So, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Part 1, stars Tom Cruise as an aged adventurer who has to go on a mission to find 2 parts of a MacGuffin with an English woman. Anyway, and they get into certain scripts, like having a fight on the train, or being involved in a car chase. Wait, what? So Ethan Hawke's mission is to retrieve 2 halves of a key that will control an AI system called the Entity, because whoever holds the key will rule the world. So this AI system, which is very topical at the moment, seems very familiar. It is kind of like Skynet from Terminator 2. It'd be interesting how it plays out in Part 2, which is hopefully next year. But above all, I've got to say, I really enjoyed this film immensely. But on the last review, I wasn't very keen on Indiana Jones, and I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I love the original trilogy, and I suppose that other one. But Dial of Destiny, and I was bored with it. Didn't hate it as some people thought I did. I just was disappointed with it because I was bored, including the action scenes. You don't get bored with action scenes in Indiana Jones films. However, with this film, which is longer, it could have had 20 minutes shaved off for a tighter edit, but at the same time, I wasn't bored with it, and I was happy with it. I could have watched more of it. And obviously, if you watch them back to back with Part 2 when that eventually comes out, it'll be one epic story. But this one, hopefully, will save Hollywood. We all know Tom Cruise is good at his stunts, and the motorcycle bit is absolutely great. It's just a shame that he's got CGI clouds to sort of mask a bit of his actual fall. It kind of ruined the fallout bit when he did the halo jump. There was like lightning and that, so it's kind of a little bit the same thing, but you know it's him doing it. And the stunts in this film are really good. There's even a good prolonged car chase, a bit similar to Indiana Jones with a comical looking car. I won't really go into it because I don't want to spoil it, but if you've seen For Your Eyes Only, there's a car chase and that. It's very similar, but more prolonged with bits of Terminator 2 chase and a bit of Blues Brothers on it for good measure. A lot of money spent on it. But unlike Indiana Jones, which is quite dark and sort of had yellow filters on when doing that car chase, this one's out in broad daylight in Rome, and it just looks great. Oh, even though it's a bit comical, and all I kept thinking through it was Luigi loved Ferrari. Overall, the action is fantastic, especially from Tom Cruise and his leading ladies. Although I was hoping Simon Pegg and Ring Rain would be in it more. They do some great bits. There's even a tense bit where Sam Pegg's got to defuse a bomb at an airport. But for a film that's 2 hours 45 minutes, they didn't seem to be in it a lot. Like I said, the leading ladies that are in it, and my word, there's 4 that I was quite impressed with. You've got the returning Rebecca Ferguson. You've got Hayley Atwell, or Captain Carter as we know her as. Them 2 are my 2 new favourite leading ladies. I was very impressed with them, and I won't mind meeting them. Also, but even the daughter of Max from the first film, she's great, and she's even got the mannerisms of Max. And as for she's called Paris in this one. Pom, I think I've forgotten. I can't pronounce her surname anyway. But the girl who plays Mantress in Guardians of the Galaxy, she's kind of like an henchman in this film. Kind of a bit like Darth Maul in Phantom Menace, kind of underused but quite impressive character. They could have done with her more, given her more lines. But those niggles aside, this is one film you've got to see this summer. And the good thing is, even though it's part 1 of 2, it kind of acts like a standalone, so it's not a cliffhanger ending as such. So it is a satisfactory film to see, and when I say satisfactory, by God, it is good. This could be the film that saves Hollywood this year, because it's had so many flops. Tom Cruise could be the saviour of Hollywood. This film is, you've got to see it, because it's entertainment. This is what the film industry has been lacking these last few years, because everything's gone woke or whatever. This film isn't. I didn't twitch once or look at me watch. There's like no politics thrown in. It's just a wholesome, good, entertaining film. In fact, this film is fucking awesome. Go and see it now. Hopefully, knock on wood, it'll be this year's Avatar 2, because that did over $1 billion. Unlike Indiana Jones, I don't think it's even scraped 100 million yet. If it has, well done, but it's not made its money back. This is a film to watch. I hardly recommend it. 5 pies out of 5. Really enjoyed it. And that's part 1 of 2. Anyway, that's the end of the review. Hope you liked it. Hopefully, I might be reviewing Barbie next week if I go and see it. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to keep mooching the internet. And if you're not already, please subscribe, because I'd like that. Unlike Indiana Jones. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. This is a film that could save Hollywood. Tom Hanks, he could be the Tom Hanks? Fuck's sake. Well, he could save Hollywood.